Installing Hyper-V role on Windows Server 2016. Okay. While installing an Hyper-V role, it's very simple. I have a server called Hyper5. Uh, it's a member of domain. It's running Windows Server 2016 Data Center Evaluation Edition, and it has two hard drives, C and E. E is where I like to keep my VMs, and that's it. So let's move on. Go to Manage and add roles and features. Next, and I will select Hyper-V here. And when I will select Hyper-V, it will require automatically add all the required features which is required for Hyper-V. I'll say next, and next, next for the features, next pretty much default. And here it's prompting me that would I like to create a virtual switch now? VMware, oh sorry, virtual machines in Hyper-V requires virtual switches, like in VMware vSphere. VMs are connected to virtual switch. Same way in Hyper-V, VMs or virtual machines are connected to virtual switch. So it's telling me would I like to create a virtual switch? It automatically detected that I have two NICs, Ethernet 0 and iSCSI. iSCSI is for the storage network, and Ethernet 0 is the one that's connected to a public or production network. So yes, I would like to create one by default as a part of setup process. So I select Ethernet 0, next. Live virtual machine migration or live migration settings, I will select default. By default, it's CRAD SSP. Details I will discuss in live migration video. And next, default location for virtual machine hard disk files and the default location for virtual machine configuration files. When you create a VM, there are typically two types of files, or files that are divided in two categories: hard disk files and configuration files. So hard disk files, I would like to go under the VHD folder, and configuration files I would like to store inside VMS folder. And I will say restart this destination server automatically if requires and install. And now it will take few minutes, and after that it will take two reboots, and after a couple of reboots and few minutes of installation, Hyper-V role will be installed. So what I will do, I will pause this video and I will be back when it's done. Okay, so server is back after second reboot, and now what I will do, I will log into the server. Keep this in mind, it will take again few seconds or a minute to finish its configuration. So I'm expecting server manager to pop up, yeah, and of course as well as rules installation wizard to pop up anytime soon. While we are waiting for this, let me just answer a very common question. Sometimes people ask me, and especially those people who are new to virtualization, that is Hyper-V is type 1 hypervisor or type 2 hypervisor? Well, Hyper-V is type 1 hypervisor. Don't get confused because we are installing it as a role inside the Windows Server. Hyper-V installation all takes precedence over the installed OS. That's why it needs a couple of reboots to make some changes that the way system will behave. And as you can see, installation succeeded. Another common question that um, what is guest and host? Well, Hyper-V server or a server which is running hypervisor, whether it's a VMware vSphere, I mean ESXi, or Hyper-V or Zen server, they are called hosts or hosts, depends on the if there are multiple. Hosts are the server running hypervisor. And virtual machine that we create on a host system are called guest because they are the guest. They are created on host server. So VMs is equal to guests, hypervisor server is equal to host. So my host right now is Hyper5. So if I create a VM or virtual machine here using Hyper-V Manager, that virtual machine will be a guest. So, okay, Hyper-V installed. As you can see, I launch Hyper-V Manager and I can open it. If I go to the settings of this Hyper-V server, see it took those settings and make them default. These settings are provided by me during the installation wizard, and that's it. That's how you install Hyper-V Role on Windows Server 2016. Very simple, very easy. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and spread the word. Thank you. I will see you in next video. Take it easy.